Jeff Bezos is obsessed with NIO Stocks. NIO latest news today. Are NIO stocks going to boom in the market this month? Can we see any drastic change in the valuation of NIO stocks? Why am I talking about all this? Isn't it contradictory? Because in the recent 6 months, we've noticed the continuous downfall in its valuation. And the reason behind the rising valuation of NIO is Jeff Bezos, one of the richest people in the world. Yes, you heard right. Jeff Bezos is obsessed with NIO stocks. Hey enthusiasts of NIO stocks, welcome back to Finance Insights. Today, we'll discuss why Jeff Bezos is showing his personal interest in NIO stocks, why he is insisting his followers buy NIO, and also why we are going to discuss the many reasons why you should have a bullish outlook on NIO. Are you guys excited about it? Therefore, make sure you watch this video all the way through, because today's video is going to blow your mind. Let's dive into it, but before that, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to the channel to get every single update from our channel. The lockdowns caused NIO to suffer more than it should have, and the company saw a significant drop in the number of deliveries made in April. This comes as the company gets ready to report its quarterly results the following week. After a challenging couple of months, the price of NIO stock is beginning to recover. But how many cars NIO has delivered by now? The number of cars that were delivered by the company during the month was 7,024, which is an increase of 37 over the previous month and 37 over the course of the year. Remember that the company was forced to halt production in April because of the lockdowns at their facilities. According to Bloomberg, it also plans to increase its delivery capacity and production output beginning in June. The rate of economic contraction in China slowed, suggesting that the worst of the situation may soon be behind the country as it prepares to relax some of the restrictions that have been in place. This might be a game changer for NIO. But is NIO a leading EV industry globally? Let's see. In addition to establishing a factory in Europe, NIO intends to also do so in the United States. According to DG Times, the company is seeking to establish production in the United States and is therefore in the process of recruiting experienced professionals. Rakesh, an analyst at Mizuho, gave the stock a buy rating and set the target price at $60, which represents a significant increase from where it is currently trading. According to the analyst's assessment, both the supply chain and production are making progress, which suggests that the business might return to its pre-shutdown level by the end of the month. My opinion is that NIO is one of the leading electric vehicle manufacturers and has enormous expansion potential. Now, let's talk about NIO stock price. The share price has been on the rise and is currently trading at $17.39, reflecting an increase of 11.11 over the past week. In the past half year, it hasn't made much of an improvement, but this could be the start of a trend in the positive direction. Let's delve even further into the bullish thesis that I have regarding the stock. The number of deliveries is growing. The delivery numbers for the month of May that NIO just announced are better than expected. It will be possible for the company to resume normal production and to increase the number of monthly deliveries, both of which will have an effect on the company's bottom line. On the other hand, once these problems have been solved, NIO has a promising future ahead of them, including plans for global expansion. NIO had previously discussed expanding its presence across Europe, and the company already has a significant presence in Norway. This year, the company also intends to launch operations in the Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, and Sweden, in addition to opening another NIO house in Norway in the near future. There is a lot to look forward to as long as the monthly deliveries continue to increase, even though it will be some time before the company can report impressive fundamentals. It already has a competitive advantage in the market and is preparing for expansion into a number of different countries. On November 30th, 2021, ARK Fund made its most recent purchase of shares at a price that was approximately $75 per share. In addition, the fund recently took advantage of the price decline by purchasing an additional 56,159 Exponent shares. This was the fund's fourth purchase of the year. With an investment of more than $19 million, XPeng ranks as the 20th largest holding for the ARK Fund, which invests in a total of 37 different companies. Let's take a look at the percentage of the ARK funds that are allocated to Tesla. Innovation using the ARK. ARK Robotics at 10.75%. Kevin O'Leary, better known as Mr. Wonderful, recently gave an interview in which he expressed his profound respect for Cathie Wood due to the fact that she places significant bets on a single company. His rule of thumb is to diversify your holdings and sell any stocks that have a weighting of more than 5%. From this point of view, it's nothing more than a little bit of trimming. My opinion is that the ARK fund still has a great deal of conviction in Tesla, and that it could very easily reduce its weighting in each fund to 5% without sending any kind of negative signal. Instead of buying, did the ARK fund do so? The NIO and BYD, Tesla's rivals in the market, the administration team of the fund purchased approximately 420,000 NIO shares and 80,000 BYD shares. So what is Cathie Wood's point of view on Chinese EV makers? In interviews conducted at the end of 2021, Cathie Wood expressed low conviction in Chinese stock and called the situation for U.S.-listed Chinese companies unpredictable. Despite this, Cathie's team would begin buying Chinese EV makers, which is a vital sign of conviction in the entire electric vehicle space. The year 2022, with the revolution brought on by the internet and the free flow of information, is an excellent time for retail investors. Never before in the history of stock markets has there been such a large quantity of high-quality investment information published and made available to the general public. The sentiment among Wall Street analysts has remained as bullish as it has been throughout this entire cycle. The most recent ratings to have come from Wall Street analysts in the past month have all been bullish, with upside forecasts for 2022 ranging from 38 to 325%. Citigroup analyst Jeff Chung is by far the most bullish of the bunch, and he has an 87 price target on NIO. Chung believes that the continued optimism regarding NIO shares is justified after it was reported that the fourth quarter margins were stronger than expected. In addition, Q4's very high base due to income from new EV credits explains the 3.1 point quarter-over-quarter drop in overall gross margins. Although, according to the forecast of the U.S. Tiger Securities analyst Bo Pai, the price of NIO shares in 2022 should be approximately $40. Based on the expansion of NIO's operations into new European markets, as well as further expansion into the Chinese market after Tesla's earnings simply blew the doors off of expectations, the analyst anticipates that net income will cover selling, general, and administrative costs while implying a ratio of 18%. This expectation is based on the fact that Tesla's earnings simply blew the doors off of expectations. At this point in 2022, NIO and all of its adversaries should be sobbing into their beers because they have only achieved a 45% success rate. Owners of NIO stock do not want another reason to sell their shares in the Chinese company that manufactures electric cars because they have no intention of doing so. I will freely admit that I have an optimistic outlook regarding NIO's potential in the global EV market. Nevertheless, new information that the company is in the research stage of creating its own personal telephone to compete with Apple has made me concerned that it will lose focus. This information was provided by their CEO, William Li. This question was posed by the company's founder and current CEO during a chat show at the end of March, providing an explanation for why the company is investigating the possibility of developing its own personal telephone. Keeping this in mind, prior to making any kind of investment, we strongly suggest that you carry out extensive and comprehensive research on the topic at hand and then give us your seal of approval. What do you guys think about NIO? Is NIO going to be a smart investment for the upcoming future or not? And what are your thoughts on Cathie's investment plan? Please let me know in the comments section below. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and press the bell icon so you never miss any updates. And if you have any questions for us on your mind, let us know down below, and make sure you check out our channel where you'll find some more really cool stuff.